Hello everyone, my name is Kushal and today we are going to discuss the methods in string. Honestly, there are a lot of methods in string. We just try to discuss here maximum we can. So let's start with our first method. I just mentioned here one string. Hello everyone, I hope you are good, which is in a variable s. So I just start with our first method that is called as capitalize method. So what capitalize method does, it just convert the first letter of a first word in a capital case and remaining in a small case. So here just it convert h in capital and all other in small case. Then there is also another method called as case fold method. So what case fold method does, it just convert the string in a lower case. So as the string is already in lower case, that's why it gives the output as it is. Then there is also method called center. So what this method does, it just centered our string with some spacing I need to provide here. If I provide spacing of 100, then it just print the string after the 100 spacing. Then there is also a method called as ends with. So it just check whether our string ends with the particular letter. So I just need to specify here D, so it gives me output as true. Then similarly to ends with, there is also a method called as starts with. So what starts with method does, it just check whether the string starts with that particular letter or not. So I just specify here wrong letter so that it will give me output as, oh, I just write here wrong spelling. So starts with, that is, so it gives me output as false, as the our string starts with letter H and I specify here A, that's why it gives output as false. Then there is also a method called as is lower. So it just check whether the string is available in a lower case or not. Oh, I just have to space right here the string as dot is lower and I just run, it gives me true that all the string is in lower case. Then similar to is lower, there is also is upper there. What it does, it check whether the string is in uppercase. So here the string is not in uppercase, that why it gives output as false, and string is in lowercase, that's why it gives output as true. Now there is also a method called as title. So what it does, it just convert the first letter of every word in a capital case and others are in a small case. Then there is also method called as upper. What it does, it just convert all our letter in a uppercase. Then similar to upper, there is a method called as lower, which just convert the all our letters, all our string in a lower case. So then there is also a method which is called as find method. So I just have to write f as dot find. So what find method does, it just find out the particular string whether it is available or not. So I just write here suppose L. So it just find whether the string is available in that particular, whether letter is available in that particular string, but it returns a index number of that particular string. So it gives me the index number of L. So it gives me 0 1 2, that is 2 as output. So it gives me index number. Then similarly there is also a method called as rfind, which also gives me the index number as output. But what happened in a case of rfind, it just find from a reverse order, that is from right to left, it just search in a string and it gives me output according, suppose I specify here G, and if I try to, oh, I need to specify the string here. Yeah, it gives me output as 30. So G is present here, so it just find from right to left here. The G is here, and he start indexing from here 0 1 2 3 up to 30. So it gives me output as 30. Then there is also a method called as index method, which is very similar to our find method, but the difference between the find method and index method is that what happen in index method, if the substring that we have to find is not present, it gives us output as -1. And in index, if the substring is not found, then it gives a value error. Suppose I write here z, so z is not present in whole string, and if I try to find this z, it gives me a error. But if I write here a find method, then suppose I write here, I just specify z, so z is not present in string, it gives me output as -1. So that is the difference between the find method and index method. Now similarly there is r index is also there, which also work really similar to r find. It also find out the substring in a reverse order and gives output to us. So I just need to find out whether the L is present, but in a reverse order it gives me index number 3. So see here, the L is present here at an index number 2 also, but it gives me output 3. Why? Because I here specify R index, it means reverse index. So it just uh, see in a string from right to left and gives the output of an index number from left to right. It means it try to find out the letter L whether it is available. So it find here, and what is the index number of this L? 0 1 2 3. Yeah, it gives me the index number as 3. So similarly there are a lot of string methods are available and which are very simple. So you just go through each and every method. Actually these are sufficient, but if you want to learn more, then please go through Google and try to find more methods of string, and just try to implement it, and you will be get success in that. I hope you understand all this method, and thanks for watching.